calendars to spend 2 hours with us today, reflecting on what kind of Mauritius we want to leave to our children and grandchildren. So thank you, first of all, to all of you for making quality time today. As PS has just said, on the 18th of December 2025, and many of you were present, Prime Minister launched the consultation process for Vision 2050. And since then, we have been up and down the country in all district councils and all municipalities, so 12 of them, and Rodrigue. And then we've had around 21 or 22 sectoral meetings with all line ministries and all other stakeholders. We have met by now some 2,000 people in gatherings like this all over the Mauritius, and comprising all the various stakeholders and aspects of the civil society in Mauritius. It's probably one of the widest consultation process that we've ever had. The reason was that we did not want to have a plan, a long-term plan for the country written by just experts and economists. We wanted it to be the voice of the people. We wanted to make sure that the grassroots felt, implicated. And I must say it was quite daunting because, we are not very popular on the ground, or we have the impression that we are not very popular on the ground. But I must say, every single meeting that we had was full of energy and full of positive energy and full of hope. There was lots of criticism and lots of problems that people shared with us. But it was shared in a spirit of let's build a country together, and there was hope that we can do something. And that's why I keep on saying that there is one reality on social media and one reality that we have been meeting over the last 6 months on the ground in many forums like this. So I really count on you to be not nice to us, but to be really give your frank and honest feedback, because this is the last meeting we are having in terms of consultation and comments and feedback that will then shape the work that is being done, that has been done by the team put together. And why are we doing Vision 2050? Those who are in government, in cabinet, they know every week how many crises we are managing. And even in parliament, the questions that we get, how many crises we are having to manage day in and day out. And many of these crises, if we had planned long time ago, we would not be here today. We would not be, having problem with water shortage, electricity shortage, aging population, skill shortages. All of this is most likely because a lack of planning for a very, very long time. And as you know, this government has reinstated the Ministry of Economic Planning. And you will be surprised, it is one of perhaps the smallest ministry in terms of budget. I think and I see Danish smiling, I think our budget for this ministry is something like 30 million or so. And I won't even tell you how many headcounts we have. But the work that has been going on with the support of one and all has been extremely, extremely incredible. And we will see the work that will be presented to us. So why we need Vision 2050 is we need to be able to plan, but the execution of that, a lot of people say, why worry about 2050, we won't be alive. Sort out our problems today. But the execution of Vision 20 actually starts today, because it's not a report that will go in a drawer. It's a report that we will need to start implementing from day one. How do we fill the gap of the skill shortages? The 300 or 400,000 workforce that we will need. How do we get that? what will be the labor policies, what will be our migration policy, what will be our old age working policy. A lot of those decisions will need to be taken today in order to ensure that we are ready for 2025. And how do we make sure that our children inherit a country which is much better than what we are having in terms of crisis and issues today. So I won't be very long. I will leave will leave you with Vimal Thakur, who is going to make the presentation. Please be frank and honest in your feedback. Don't shy away from any feedback, even if those are criticism. We will take everything in consideration. I know they have received some 80 or so submission online from people that they are putting all of that together in order to be able to finalize the report by the end of this month, which is an incredible achievement. And I have to say a huge thank you to Vimal and his team. They probably hate me for that, because our deadline was August, and I said I will not compromise on the deadline. We have to finish by August, come what may. And it has to be of the quality that we need. And we are going to meet that target. So thank you very much, the team. Also, before ending, I would like to place on record the support that we are getting from the British High Commissioner through the input of the Boston Consulting Group, who have been helping us with this whole project so far. So with that, thank you very much, and again, please feel free to give your comments very openly and honestly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable